specifics you might change?
Well, I think we need, for example, clarity and detailed clarity in relation to the Leaving Certificate. I think its omission is quite striking, because there's huge anxiety out there for students, teachers and parents, but above all the young students who don't know really what the position is.
But on that, Micheál, just let me go back in. Your party has added to that anxiety, surely, by sending out mixed messages, by calling for it not to happen, almost playing political games with the anxiety of very young students.
Well, we're not actually playing political games. I mean, Thomas Byrne has been in touch with the Minister for Education, Joe Micheál, has spoken to him privately some weeks ago in relation to this. We haven't really been brought into the inner workings in terms of what the State Exam Commission and the department are planning. And I think its absence really from the roadmap has proved a catalyst for Thomas Byrne's recent statement on this, because even as late as this afternoon, I'm speaking to school principals and indeed to students, because the problem with the roadmap in this is one gets the sense that holding the exams is not consistent with public health advice.
Okay, but on that, on the very thing you said about worrying and uncertainty for students, if the exams do now go ahead, you've put out a message to students not to bother preparing. They may never happen.
Not at all. No, we haven't put that message at all. In fact, what we're saying essentially to the government is you need to come clean on this. You need to make a comprehensive statement. Principals, believe me, are talking to us as politicians. I'm sure they're talking to other party leaders and other spokespeople about the sheer logistics of this, and all the various problems and challenges that arise.
But you're saying, as somebody who might be Taoiseach in a few weeks, that it should be cancelled.
Yeah, we're saying basically that an alternative should come forward. Because of the roadmap has been published, there's a clear time frame there. It seems to us very difficult to see and understand how it's compatible with the advice that that's generally out there from public health and the public health officials have issued. Now, what I would say, even now tonight, I think there should be a greater engagement between public health and the Department of Education in relation to this issue. It is an urgent one, and it does need to be dealt with
Speaking about
fairly
public
quickly.
health,